Hello, fellas. NASCAR Kid, I saw your message. You said you were excited about the stream since yesterday. Here we are today. And you pulled your message back. What's up with that? Hello, how are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully the audio's good. I didn't really mess with my setup enough, but today, Darbliz, hi, how you doing? Welcome in, good to see you. Rowdy, of course. How are you doing this fine evening? We have 6 votes on the 5 votes on the poll. If you guys have not yet, go ahead and do that. Today we're going to get into some Richmond race preview, some Ontario race preview for IndyCar. We're going to work on some miscellaneous items. And I have some good news, and we're going to cover a tribute paint scheme that dropped today. So, kind of an interesting stream. We got some things to do and some things to talk about. So again, if you guys haven't, go ahead and vote on the poll. NASCAR Nation, good to see you. Welcome in. NASCAR Diecast, you as well. Thank you guys for joining. This is what we're going to be working on today. So we have this truck, we have this car, and we have this car. These 3 are donors that will be disassembled today, and I might sandblast them tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. But NASCAR Kid, you were at a race yesterday, as far as I understand. I'm excited to hear about it. I have a feeling you're going to be writing some books in the chat. So everybody brace yourselves for that, because our boy had what I'm assuming to be a great experience at the track. I think, was it Berlin Raceway in Michigan? I think. I could be totally off base. I thought that's what you said, but I could be wrong. Braden, welcome in. Good to see you. Again, if you guys haven't, go ahead and vote on the poll. I'm actually going to get prepared and start pulling up the race weekend information on the other screen over here. So, yeah, how are you guys doing today? All right, so we got, let's see, what do we got coming up? We got this, and we got this. And then I'm sure you guys probably saw this. So I'll pull this up as well. You know what, let's start with this, because I'm a little torn. I'll say that. All right, so we're going to start with this. So I'm sure you guys by now have seen that this paint scheme is going to be run by, let's move this over a little bit. Let's just do it like that. At Bristol in a couple weeks. And Rowdy started going back to school on Tuesday. All right, back to school. There you go. You were on Ziegler party deck, and let me say I'm surprised track security didn't show up. That's funny. Ooh, guys, I didn't even know this when I bought this car. Check this out. We have a golden ticket. Should we see if we're a winner? Should we open it together on stream to see if we're a winner? Okay, so a few things about this paint scheme. I think it's awesome that Mars and Eminem have decided and allowed this to happen in the first place. I think that's great. One of the issues I have with it a little bit is that it's on the car that they kind of like forced Kyle out. You know, Grandpa Gibbs got a spot for young Gibby to... Oh, guys, we didn't win. No golden ticket. You didn't even know Lionel golden tickets were like... Yeah, 2014, 15, maybe 16 was a crazy time. I won one that way. But yeah, I'm a little torn on it because, yeah, the 54 car was basically the 18 car. They kind of pushed Kyle out, so to speak, and M&M's was the sponsor that kind of jumped ship. So, I mean, while it is a great paint scheme, while it is a really cool tribute, there is like a few little things I don't love about it, but at the end of the day, like, I can't be too mad about it. Joseph signed 3 cars for me. I gave him the mail truck and he loved it. Also, when he went up to the party deck, he nice. That's exciting. That's exciting. So he signed 3 cars. He loved the mail truck, and then he dabbed you up. Nice. Your MLB team is playing in a cornfield. Matt, good to see you. Welcome in. 1-1. Yes, I won 1 golden ticket thing. I have a car from a golden ticket. Real, it feels a bit strange considering what happened in 22. Yeah, so like that's the only thing that kind of really bugs me about it. But at the end of the day, like I think overall it's a positive. I can't really complain too much about it. I don't really know. I didn't read the article. I guess Samantha had a lot to do with it. Yeah, exactly, board diecast. I'm 100% proud of that guy's car rode on its side during the race. Well, that's pretty crazy, NASCAR kid. Yeah, Roddy, I'm not gonna. Oh, wait, there we go. First of all, one cost. Okay. Phoenix 22 also had mosaic. Yes, it did board diecast. You're right. You're right about that. Okay, now whoa, we're dropping frames. What's going on here tonight, boys? YouTube is not looking good. Now I'm sure you want to know what car Carson would have wanted made. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Definitely tell me, because I am interested. Bushy McBush race. Oh yeah, that was that 20? I remember that, but I don't remember when it was from. All right, I want Ty Gibbs to win now. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if he won in that scheme. We've dropped a lot of frames tonight already. Don't know why. The Rock went to a high school in my area. Well, that's cool. The stream looks fine. It just says that it's not smooth. So is it smooth for you guys? Nope, it just fixed itself. Drum roll, please. We made 2 streams without immediately dropping frames. Yeah, we did, and then we just dropped a bunch of frames, like 1,100. So I don't know what the deal with that was. Our boy Ranthony's in the house again tonight. Hey, how you doing, first of all? Good to see you in the stream. I thought you said you were going to stream yesterday, but I didn't see it. So I checked, but I didn't see. Everybody, shout outs to Ranthony, our boy. Hopping into this. You guys are all awesome. His number 3 truck that he ran at Eldora in 2019 for his first ever start in any national series. Okay. All right, we're going to have to look that up because I don't even know. All right, give me a second, NASCAR kid. Give me 1 second. Let me think. Was it a truck series race? Not doing good. My grandpa passed this morning. Ah, man. I'm sorry to hear about that, Ranthony. Like, that's tough. I don't even know what to say. I don't know if anything I can say would even help. But yeah, just know that we have your back however you need it. You got the support of us here on the channel. And yeah, definitely, Rowdy, like you said, throw some hearts in the chat for Anthony. And yeah, whatever you need, let us know. I know it's tough. I mean, I've had grandparents pass away. It's not easy. So I definitely can understand. I can definitely understand what you're going through now. So I hope you're all right. Hope you're doing okay. And we all got you. We got your back here. So sorry to hear that, man. That's tough. Coming in with the heavy news. But you have a good community to rally around you. So like I said, whatever you need, we got you. So yeah, thanks guys for putting the hearts in the chat and everything like that. All right. Man, this has been a heavy stream to start. I mean, Kyle Busch and now our boy Anthony's grandpa passing away. Like, I know personally, people in my church, a lot of people in my life get me scared because no one knows the Lord's side. Yeah, that's true, Matt. Nobody knows. That's the hardest, well, one of the hardest parts about life. All right, so we want Puerto Rican community also suffer. Jeez. Well, hopefully this stream can, make everybody better, I guess. I don't know. Help in some way. Carson Hosovar, formerly Puerto Rican boxer, passed away at 33 today. Jeez, that's pretty young. Were the trucks even racing there in 2019? Truck series results. Okay, let's see. Oh, is it this thing? Okay, let's see. Okay. Except for the cash brain injury during 2015. The illegal blow he endured led to 221 day coma. Wow. That is pretty crazy. Also, I never understood boxing or fighting. Like, that's not my thing at all. I never understood that. Like, why you would intentionally want to take hits to the head. That doesn't make sense to me, but yeah. Which I say requiring rock later. Gotcha. Yeah, it's still sad. I mean, regardless, it's still sad. Also, I overheard a conversation Carson had with a Ziggler employee stating that he would be at the Ziggler Christmas party. Are you going to the Ziggler Christmas party? That's funny. Sorry if it sounds like I'm not reading the room, but are we ready for annual Austin? No, you're good, Roddy. It's not easy to come on to stream and be hit with a bunch of negative news. So I hope that we can all collectively get better and feel better and have a good rest of the stream. I'm not, of course, minimizing anything, obviously, but AI can never replace the ambassador diecast ribbon. So I will. All right, NASCAR kid. I will try to. I'll reach out to. Hold on. Let me send a text real quick. Real quick. Pause, everybody. Give me 1 second. One second. I'm texting somebody that I know that might know somebody from that team. Sorry. I know this isn't like the most exciting stream ever to start. Since you know everyone, do you know? You said Jordan Anderson Racing, right? NASCAR kid, you said Jordan. I think that's a Jordan Anderson font. All right, let's see. They gotta have like. All right, I just sent a text to somebody that I know. By the way, the chassis in that truck is older than the driver. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, so I just texted a buddy of mine. Well, Robert, you guys know him, to see if he knew anybody on that team. All right. I remember my grandpa telling me she was at home for 10 minutes later. Didn't find out for another 5 hours. 2022. Yeah. Yeah, it's so my grandpa, he just had a heart attack in 2011 and just was gone just like that. He was down in Mexico on a fishing trip and had a heart attack, and that was it. Didn't get to say bye, didn't get to talk to him, nothing like that. He was just out. My grandma, on the other hand, she had like a bunch of problems and just kind of like withered away to nothing, and it was equally sad, but just in a different way. So, yeah, it's never easy, but see, he said, let me ask. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, Austin Dillon just began. Oh yeah. So yes, am I ready for the Austin Dillon show at Richmond? Honestly, that's fine. Anything to kind of break up the Toyota dominance is fine with me. Like, I've never really been a fan of Toyota, just in general. Didn't really care too much for the brand when it came into NASCAR. It doesn't really bother me all that much anymore. It's just, it's been so lopsided this year, and I really don't like most of their drivers. That's just, it's kind of getting like Pillow-ish IndyCar. So yeah, I don't know. This year's been a weird year. Not like, I don't know. I haven't really paid too much attention to the year to begin with anyway, but even with all like the Toyota winning everything, it's, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. I usually get invited to the Christmas party, but don't go. If you can make that truck and send it to me, I could probably give it to him at the party. Ooh, so what you're saying is I have until Christmas time to make that. Well, we will see. Let me find out if I can get the artwork, the graphics. I'm kind of interested to, like, what did you tell him? Like, hey, I know somebody that makes custom cars, or what? 2026 Authentics by 4 got leaked. Matt, I haven't bought Authentics in so long. I want to see Connor Zilic. Nice. I want to see Austin Hill win the Kyle Busch, but it's probably not going to happen. Yeah, that's true, Braden. It probably won't happen. But that would be cool. The Red Bull car. So you're probably wondering what this car is. This car is going to be the big version of this car. So we're making a 1/24th scale car for Cody. So that's what this car is going to be. And the second one is going to be for me because I was at the track. So again, I typically don't really make a whole lot of cars for myself these days, but these ones I do want one for myself because I was at the track. I did put my decal on the car as well, so that. Okay, yes, Robert's here. This specific truck. You can take a screenshot or I can send it to you. It's Carson Hocevar's 2019 Eldora Truck Series debut. Our friend in the chat, NASCAR Kid, he talked to Carson yesterday at, where were you at? I don't even know. He was at some race yesterday, and he asked Carson. Yeah, there's his comment. That was what he said. So if you could, I know you have all of your contacts in the industry. If you could somehow wrangle up a person that may or may not have designed that car or truck, or that has the files, that would be great. But yeah, I don't know anything about it, so I can't give you any more information. Matt, how about no? What did Matt say? We gotta summon Greg and his buddy the Wind. No, I need a chill stream tonight for once. All right, Robert, appreciate you. You don't have to stay. I just figured I would. It would be easier for me to explain it here than trying to text it to you in like a giant paragraph and stuff. So, could either be Jordan himself or another. All right, well, you have the contacts, so you are my gateway drug to the industry. By the way, this is totally unrelated to NASCAR, but I don't know if you've been watching any Leagues Cup action lately. The games have been pretty good. I know Orlando and Charlotte not looking too good, but the crew, you know, they did the business. They're getting through to the knockout round, so take that. Take that, Robert. Your teams suck. My team's better. Just saying. Just saying. Just a little friendly banter, that's all. I've been enjoying Leagues Cup, actually. Like, it's been pretty fun. We've had the games on pretty much every night. So, yeah, I've been enjoying it. I don't think I'll go to a knockout game in Columbus, depending upon... Yeah, per usual. Yeah, but you also like Liverpool, so like when the Premier League season rolls around, you'll be able to just enjoy Liverpool doing Liverpool things, and I'll get to be in my happy little place watching West Ham play in the championship without VAR, by the way. Let me just say that. No VAR in the championship? Boy, am I looking forward to that. But yeah, I've been enjoying Leagues Cup, and I don't think the crew can win it. The way that they've played decent, and since the new interim manager has started, they've looked decent, but I don't see them winning the whole thing unless they, you know, figure some more stuff out over the coming weeks. But yeah, the games have been fun. I've been enjoying them. That's so weird. Like, you came into the chat and everybody got scared. Oh, there we go. Oh, and last night was when I found out how short Majeski is. Yeah, he's not a very tall fella. Columbus Crew World Cup, 203p. Matt, Columbus... Oh my gosh. The crew can't win the World Cup. They could win the Club World Cup, but they can't win the World Cup because that's a national tournament. Robert and I are talking about a club tournament. I'm going to Eye Doctor on Saturday. Antique Mall. Well, that's cool. Hopefully the Antique Mall is fun. Rowdy. NASCAR schedule is garbage. Why is I haven't even looked at it. I saw IndyCar release like the first 8 races of their schedule. But why is NASCAR's garbage? I still don't know when Michigan race weekend is. Hey, is the O'Reilly series going to Michigan? If it is, nationwide series getting points they take. Oh, North Wilkesboro. Oh, is that what happened? So they're going back to North Wilkesboro for the OBS disconnected. No. OBS reconnected. Are we back? No Rockingham. Still have Gateway. Ugh, what are they? Robert, why don't you get in charge of the schedule making? I feel like you could put together a much better schedule. Why did you text me that? Is that a secret? Is what you just texted me a secret and I can't tell that to the chat? Because that's pretty cool. I mean, I didn't actually really watch that race, but... Okay, I won't tell anybody. Shh. I just got official confirmation that Carson will be at the Ziegler party. Okay, NASCAR kid. So, if Robert can somehow get us the graphics to the car or the truck, or I could reach out to my other decal creator friend that I know. I will try to make that truck for him by Christmas. No promises, but I'll try. If I was in charge of the schedule, Michigan would be in the playoffs. Listen, NASCAR kid, if I was in charge of the schedule, there would be no playoffs. No playoffs. Kind of need glasses because without them I get headaches from squinting at faraway objects. Yeah. I have contacts, but I understand the struggles. SMI needs to buy Rockingham ASAP. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is to all that, but like I said, I've been sort of out of the loop on most things. Like, I haven't really talked to Robert a ton lately. I haven't really been watching the races a whole lot. We've been doing other stuff, and I mean, the World Cup month kind of took it out of me. It just kind of like erased NASCAR from my mind. Pfft, NASCAR kid, you're good. If it were up to me, there'd be no chase either, but that's too old school for the newbies. So yeah, basically it's gonna be a pretty never say that word again. Yeah, no mention of the P word. Honestly, I don't even want to mention the C word, but yes, they have the chase. That's fine. We'll live with it this year. But yeah, it's just kind of going to be a chill stream tonight. I figured we'd just hop on and BS with you guys all night. Not really do a whole lot of stuff. I mean, obviously I'm taking cars apart, so some fun driver changes for next year too. Ooh, you're going to have to text me those. When you say fun, I have some things in mind, but I want to know. By the way, Robert, my buddy that's coming from California to go to the IndyCar race with me, he's bringing donor cars for your cars. So I will be getting those. Okay, that one's not that fun. That one's kind of fun. Okay. That one's like not too surprising. That one's kind of surprising. I assume the party is the deadline will be the week prior. Okay, well, yeah, we'll be on plenty of streams between then and now. So, yeah, keep me in the loop. I'll try to get the decals going if if Robert can, and we'll try to figure all that out. But I appreciate the opportunity. Carson's a madman. He's a funny dude. To be able to make him a truck with as good I'm gonna put it my best quality that I can into it, so I think he'll like it. I've seen some stuff about Sam Mayer and Sammy Smith switching rides. I wonder if that's actually happened. Well, I don't know. You'll have to ask Robert. He knows. He's in the know. Yo, I'm making Dino Nugs. Who wants some? I'm good. I just had dinner not too long ago, but I appreciate the offer. That's like the thing where if you bring a snack to class, the teacher's like, "Did you bring enough for everybody?" Like that's kind of it. Just had some Arby's fries in the air fryer. Nice. Some curly fries. That may or may not be happening. Robert with the cryptic message. You love to see it. When Ross leaves Trackhouse, I'm split on staying at Trackhouse fan or moving with Ross. Oh, I'm moving with Ross. Wherever Ross goes, that's where I go. Not that I have anything against Trackhouse, really, but I mean, I like Ross because I've met him multiple times and he's cool. Mr. Diecast, how's your day on? It's been an all right day. I kind of got hit with like a wave of tired on my way home from work. We had a picnic at work today. It was all right. It wasn't that fun, but other than that, it was a solid day. I mean, I don't know. I went to work. I came home, played with the little lady, and gave her a bath, and now I'm down here streaming with you guys. So, well, I don't know if Ross is going to a new team. I mean, maybe. If he does, I'll support him there. A green and black number 8 would look hot. It's a shame Audible isn't on Mayer's car anymore. Green and black 8. Maybe. I do anything but work out. Now I want food. Yeah, somehow we came back to food. Ross will be my driver, and when he retires, I'll go back to Trackhouse. Well, I feel like Ross is quite a ways away from retiring. But, I mean, so was Carl Edwards, and Carl bounced pretty early. He had good reason to. NASCAR really screwed over Carl. But anyway, so this weekend, our boy Robert has an off weekend, so I wonder what he's doing. Just chilling at home. Robert's message kind of gave it away. Nah, he would never. I can't think of a team Ross can go to, at least as of right now. I don't know. I don't pay attention to all that stuff. I've heard like a few things about drivers going to different teams. What did I hear? Well, basically, it's like who's taking over the 48. That's a lot. Where do you think Joshua Strawberry is going next year? I can't tell you, Rowdy, because I know. I know. So I'm going to have to let you guys figure that one out. I can't give you that information. Probably part-time. I like how you come in here with Michael Maritz's nickname. That's funny. What do you mean, you know? I know things. No hints. I'm not giving hints. The Green Bay Packer kicker has a funny last name. It's Smack. I was a kicker once. That was fun. I like kickers. Kickers are my favorite part of football. Because it's the only position in football where they actually use their feet. Hubba Bubba. What about... Yeah, that's another Moob's nickname. Alright, this is a very unorthodox way to get these plastic... There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright. So anyway, I'll probably just drill these out off stream. Like, we don't need to go through all that on stream. Hubba Bubba. Nobody... So what you're telling me, guys, based off of our poll results right now, is that none of you are actually subscribed to me. You don't actually look at the subscription page. Well, guess what? I know Ziggler's new driver. Ooh. All right, you got some information. That's exciting. That's fun. How did this turn into a stream where we're talking about silly season stuff? Anyway, this is what I'm going to potentially, maybe, possibly be making if I can acquire the decals. That would be pretty cool. That can't be true. I'm subscribed. Well, none of you voted for it. It says 0. 0 out of 10 votes. It's funny. Anyway, NASCAR Kid, I'll do my best to work on it. Making a car for Carson would be pretty wild. Did you tell him that that I have a YouTube channel where we do it, so he could watch me build his car? We have to be subscribed for more than 20 minutes. I know. I'm not saying that you guys aren't. I'm saying that you don't remember the stream because you don't look at your subscription pages. You know, because you're a regular. That's probably where most of you voted, but a couple of you have notifications. Guys, I'm thinking it was an OBS thing, because once OBS crashed, we've only dropped 12 frames. So it must have been an OBS problem, and it must have fixed itself. If Barry goes to Viking Motorsports, I know who said it first. Nah, it has to be a surprise. Oh. All right, well, here's what we'll do. 3 hours? Oh, geez. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. I am working from home tomorrow, so like I could do 3-hour stream, but Pavine says hi. Pavine says hi. Hello, Pavine. What are you laughing about, Robert? What did I say? It has to be a surprise for him. All right, we could I could just make a video or something, and then you could show it to him later. Maybe we could do that. We'll come up with something. We'll figure it out. All right, enough about that. Robert's gonna hook us up. He's our jeez. All right, let's do all right, should we talk about this weekend stuff? What do we got going on this weekend? We have a truck race. We have a cup race. And we have an IndyCar race. All right, let's start here. Anything exciting going on in the truck race? Nick Lights, Destiny, Spurlock. Why not? Why not to what? You guys, you got to be specific. Like, Robert's in here laughing at me. Braden's asking why not. Like, you got to be specific. I don't know how much of a delay there is between what I say and what you guys are saying. Austin Dillon winning Richmond is what we have going on. Honestly, possibly. Hopefully my drivers do well this weekend. Yeah, it's time for Larson to... Hey, Larson just won a sprint car race. I saw that not too long ago. Carson in the truck race. He left today. Oh, is he? Well, SVG's in it, so that's interesting. In the 7 truck for Hendrick Motorsports. That's cool. Or, well, it's Spire. HendrickCars.com. If we do it through our stream, we won't be able to stay for the whole time. Ah, it's fine. I don't even know if I'm going to. The Quickster. You said Carson's in the truck race? Oh, yeah. Elliott Sadler's racing the truck race, too. I used to like Elliott. I liked Elliott Sadler. He's going to be in the 25 truck. Our boy Frankie Muniz is back. Christopher Bell's in the 62 again. And I have either Lane Riggs or Ty Majeski. I would like to see a Thor Sport truck actually do something. So I'm with you, Braden. I would love to see Ty Majeski get a dub. Thor Sport's been trash. I need to go work for them and tell them to get their act together. Hey, Tristan McKee is in the 77. Wait a second. You said Carson was in this race. No, he's not. I didn't see him. I was lied to. If things go his way, I could see Landon getting a good run too. Landon, what was it? Landon Lewis? Is that who it is? Yeah, Landon Lewis in the 45. Lenny Chandler, crew chief for the 14. All right, Robert. You're going to have to tell me who that is. My ignorance shineth through. Who is Lenny Chandler? Is that your pseudonym? Are you going to be the crew chief for the 14 this weekend? Pfft, Robert's like, nah, it's my off weekend. I'm not going anywhere near the track. Did you guys see that safety culture rebrand and translate over to SVG scheme? No, I did not. I did not. Rowdy, I'll have to take a look at it at some point. Why is the stream freaking out? He used to be the crew chief for Allmendinger and Xfinity Series. Okay. Matt with another SpongeBob quote. All right. AJ won. Was he the crew chief that AJ won a bunch of races with? Because AJ was cleaning up trophies in the Xfinity Series for a little bit. Why did I start with this? We should have... Gotcha. We should have started with this. So this is tomorrow at 7:30 on Fox Sports 1. Practice and qualifying's at 1 and 2. What is that? Bosnia versus Cape Verde World Cup 2030? I mean, it's possible that they both qualify, but if you're saying that's the final, that is not going to happen. It's not just rock. It's a boulder. I think that's Cape Verde. Whoa. Super backwards, Rowdy. It's not just a boulder. It's not just a rock. Whatever. All right, so that's Friday's race. Wait, who just voted? Ellie, our boy Ellie Racer is in the house. What's up? Hopefully you're doing well tonight. It's been a minute. You finally caught another one. Good to see you. Rowdy's excited. Could it be? Oh, he's got to go. He gives us all that false hope and then bounces. I respect it, though, honestly. It's been so good that he just came in to say hi and he's leaving. He found something else to do. Respect. All right. As far as the Cup Series race goes, not too much interesting. I mean, is there any changes? No real changes. Oh, you were sick. Well, hopefully you get better. Oh, Mitty, M-I-T-T-I. Yeah, you're right. The safety culture, whatever, rebrand. Kelp shake. How do you feel about CTMP? Craftsman Truck Military Police. CTMP. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. What did you say about Tristan McKee? CTMP. Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. I raced it a bunch of times in NASCAR Heat 5. That's about all I know about it. I don't know. I don't think I really have an opinion on it, to be honest with you. Or is... No, because IndyCar's racing at a street course in Toronto, I think, this week. I don't know. I don't think I have an opinion about that, other than that it's Canada. He won last night's race. Oh, Tristan McKee did? Well, that's cool. Apparently he's pretty good, I guess. He won some ARCA races and... Wait, Robert, is O'Reilly coming back to Mid-Ohio next year? Are you guys coming back to Mid-Ohio? Speaking of road courses. Because that would be cool. I doubt it, but that would be cool. No. Boo. Hey, speaking of that, though, I might be... My dad knows somebody who works for O'Reilly and is in charge or helps with, like, the local O'Reilly stuff, and they're the sponsor of, like, the endurance race there for IMSA. I might be the Grand Marshal. I don't know what I'm doing. Driver, start your engines, waving the flag. I don't know what I'm doing, but I might be going down to Mid-Ohio for that race next year. So that would be pretty crazy. Every time I see Tristan McKee win, I question what I'm doing with my life. I mean, I do that pretty often, regardless of that, but I understand what you're saying. Your dad met a guy last night that can get me in a super late model. Well, that would be pretty fun. Just remember us when you make it big time, though. Like, when you're racing at the highest level and Robert's your crew chief, just remember us small people. And how much fun we used to have on the Diecast driven channel. Tokyo Disneyland was first Disney Park open outside US Open in 1983. Fun fact, I guess. Very random. But yeah, so by the way, if you guys noticed, the Cup race is Saturday night because there's no O'Reilly this weekend. So Richmond is Saturday night, 7 p.m. We will have our normal stream on Monday. Monday, jeez, I need to go to bed. We will have our normal stream on Sunday. More importantly, remember your roots. Oh, yeah. I live like 10 minutes from my hometown. I don't, you don't have to worry about that for me. If I get super late mile, I don't want anyone to sponsor me except for Ziggler. Well, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, hopefully it works out. That'd be fun. That'd be cool. Just remember us on the Diecast driven channel. Maybe I could make you a late model Diecast if you make it big. We'll see. You never know. I'm making Robert cars like it's my job. Bro's keeping me busy. It's not a bad thing, but I haven't had time to do much lately, which is fine. So I'll drill this out. Oh yeah, we can go back. But anyway, stream is going to be at Sunday on our normal scheduled time because the race is at 7 p.m. on Saturday. All right, so we'll go back to this. I'm going to drill the hood or roof flaps out off stream because I don't need to get the drill out now. Saturday night race. I know it feels, what is it, 2008 again? Speaking of late model diecast, Carson still doesn't have one. Well, that would probably be easier to make, honestly, than the truck. So if we make him the truck, how about this? Let's try to figure this truck thing out first. If we can make him the truck, and he likes it, then maybe I'll consider, maybe we could make him a late model diecast as well. It'd be a lot easier to make it for him specifically than him trying to like buy one off eBay or something. Plus, I'll make him a custom box like we do on the channel. Maybe this Bristol Night Race inspires my... Matt, I think that's hopeful. I think that's wishful thinking. I doubt that would happen, but I understand your position. I think his first start would be more special. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's make that one first. See if he even likes it. Yeah, more special. And then maybe we could... Maybe, just like Robert, I could make him more cars or trucks. Not that I need to do that, because I don't have a whole lot of time as it is. Dang it, tomorrow's Friday. I don't have a video ready for tomorrow. And Rowdy, no, I actually have not ever made a custom late model, so that is something that I've like kind of in the back of my head had that I've wanted to do a little bit, but never gotten around to it. So maybe that would be interesting. I've made a few trucks in my day. This is going to be another Cletus truck. I realized that the last Cletus truck, the colors were wrong, kind of. It was the release truck than the actual like Daytona race truck. So this one I'm going to make better. I've also considered just selling this one with the decals, like taking it apart, stripping it down, painting it, and just selling it. But can I send you my Ziegler design on all five? I mean, yeah, don't you? I think you messaged me on what the heck's it called? Discord. So yeah, you can send them on Discord if you want. I think you had before. It's hard to keep everything straight, guys. I got a million things going on. As soon as I type, yeah, Braden. So honestly, I'll probably just sell the other one. I don't really, not like too happy with it. I don't hate it, but it's whatever. And then this one is for my buddy at work. One of his best friends. I made him the Cletus car, the Arca car from last year, and he loved it. So I'm making him the truck this time, his debut, which he absolutely smoked the wall with coming off of turn 4. But yeah, oh no, this thing's making noises again. Okay. Oh, hold on, we got one more thing to cover. IndyCar. What's your favorite project to work on? That's a good question. I would say, like my favorite one that I have worked on in the past, or like something that I work on often now. I guess those are my two questions. Because I've worked on a lot of really cool projects. I've made Ryan Sieg cars. Obviously, I've made Robert a bunch of cars. I've made Cody cars, Jason Alexander cars. Like, I've made cars for drivers. Ryan Vargas, I've made him cars. It's hard, like all time, it's hard to pinpoint one favorite project. I don't really know. That's a hard. You know how many things I've worked on and built? It's a lot. I don't really know. All-time favorite project that I've worked on. I'm looking around at my cases of cars that I've worked on that I've kept. I mean, I showed you guys my gold William Byron Martinsville Pods car. That one was pretty fun to work on. Well, actually, it wasn't fun to work on, but it was fun when it was done. They're sent. Same design, same numbers, same font, same sponsor. Okay. All right, I'll try to remember to look at that after stream. Well, I can open it right now so I don't forget. Okay. All right, I have it open, so I'll check it out after stream. The inside color of that truck looks cool. All right, 1 second, I'll show you. I'll put it back on screen. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a, it's like a translucent blue almost. Yeah. But anyway, let's look at this really quick. So this is dewatering cars from the early 2000s. Oh, DeWalt cars? Yeah, I do like those. Practice on Friday. Man, those lineouts. Braden, they're pretty sad. They're kind of easy to work on though. I mean, that's honestly one of my favorite parts about working on cars for Robert is the O'Reilly cars are also quite pathetic. They don't have a ton of detail to them, so they're kind of easy to work on, which is nice. If I would send images through chat, I would send my cup car and have the chat read. I don't even know if you can do that. Can you send images in chat? I don't think you can. But yes, Braden, you are correct. The quality of these is significantly decreased over the years. But practice tomorrow at 3. Practice again Saturday at 10. And then qualifying at 2. Warm up at 8:30 and then green flag at 12. So the green flag being at 12:20, 12:30, it does sort of conflict with my West Ham watching. I have a basic design on the cars and truck. Oh, I don't know what that means, but it doesn't feel. It feels way later than 8:55, Matt. I'm tired. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. It was a long day for some reason. But West Ham plays at 11 on Sunday. So as soon as I get home from church, we're going to be watching West Ham's first game in the championship since I think 2011. Feels earlier for you? Nah, it definitely feels later for me. If you could send images through chat, Greg would get banned way faster than 5 minutes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He would get banned, but it'd be way faster than 5 minutes. So yeah, IndyCars at Markham, which is in Canada, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Ontario. So I think it's a street course, so I'm hoping Kyle will be good this weekend. Look at the spotters guide. I like how IndyCar does this. I've said it a ton of times. I wish NASCAR would do something like this as well, but I'm slowly but surely learning the teams and the drivers better and better. Might be the first train we've had all stream. You hear that? But yeah, so let's see. I like how Arrow McLaren does their paint schemes with the 6 and the 7 cars here, Nolan Siegel and Christian Lundgaard. I like how they're kind of inverse of each other. I always liked when NASCAR did paint schemes like that. Like Evernham Motorsports in 2007, Elliott Sadler had the white hood with the red back, and Casey Kane had the red hood with the white back. So like, yep, Braden with the train emojis. So those, I like when those paint schemes would be like that, or when Hendrick Motorsports ran the all silver, the 20th anniversary in 2004, and all the cars were all silver. I really liked that. I like when teams do paint schemes things together. Same thing with the Red Bull cars. The Red Bull cars consistently used to have very similar paint schemes, and I liked that. I liked the team cars. And I think 2011 would probably, well, when did they go to 2 different colors? I think 2008 or 2009. It was definitely 09, but I might have even been 08 when they had 1 blue car and 1 silver car. I really liked that because they were basically the same paint scheme, just different colors. The graphics were the same. Wow, that's a lot of trains. Holy cow. How about the Red Bull cars this year? Yeah, the paint schemes, the Red Bull paint schemes have been pretty solid. I'm not going to do these on stream because it's a pain in the butt. I got to drill this out, drill that out. So I'll do all that off stream. It's pretty annoying. Polo's back in his DHL yellow number 10. Scott Speed. I think Scott Speed joined the team in 2008 because 2007 was Allmendinger and Vickers. In 2008, I think Scott Speed joined in 08. Maybe it was 09. It was either 08 or 09. Same thing with ECR. Like, they have Alexander Rossi and Christian Rasmussen's paint schemes are kind of inverse of each other. Was it 09? Okay. Yeah, I knew it was either 08 or 09. And Rowdy's back with some popcorn. Awesome. I love popcorn. Popcorn's good move. Good move. Because you don't remember him in NASCAR 09. Oh, the video game? Yeah. Yeah, it was either 08 or 09. Probably 09. Cal Kirkwood again with the Sam's Club. Again, I like how it's pretty consistent with as far as the paint schemes go. They make it easier to pick them out on track. Is that 3 days grace? Nice. Felix Rosenquist has a 3 days grace paint scheme this week. Dude, them being sponsored by SiriusXM, whatever, they've had some great paint schemes on that car. Scott Speed was in F1 in 08? Maybe. I don't know. And our boy Stingray Rob. Yep. So that's cool. 3 days grace paint scheme from Felix Rosenquist this weekend. I like them. It's a good band. Solid band. All right, so we'll do this off stream. Put this away. Oh, guys, I also have some pretty good news. So that's pretty much it for IndyCar. What do I even? Scott ran his first NASCAR race in Red Bull 08 Atlanta. Aha, did you just look that up? With that information, I would assume you looked it up. But if you had that off the top of your head, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. All right, so we'll get that done. Okay, so guys, good news. The rest of Cody's decals shipped out yesterday. I am going over tomorrow. It will be the Cletus one. Yes, Matt. I'm going over tomorrow to do some sandblasting and to do some painting for some other things. So I'm going to fix the 6th car that was thrown by my lovely daughter. And we will get back into working on Cody's cars probably definitely not Sunday, maybe by the time next Thursday rolls around, we will have the decals for Cody's cars. Which I hope. Because I really need to... I sent him the first 5. Let me see if he even got them. I knew he ran away, but I know it was full time. Yeah, that makes sense. He probably had like 1 or 2 races that he ran in 08. Alright, we need to look up Cody. Nope, not that. Yep, that. Alright, so we have 11 votes in the chat tonight. Delivered at 7:20. I gotta text him. Bruh, did you get it? Did you get the cars? Alright, send a text to our boy Cody. Hopefully he got the cars. He didn't respond to me yesterday. I told him that the decals shipped. Ghost cake. The Advocare paint schemes were so underrated. The only ugly one was 2018. So this is 2015. I do like it. It's going to go away, so, you know, rip to this car. But I do agree. Oh, it's South Park's birthday? Nice. I never really watched South Park. I just miss cars with the door numbers in the middle of the doors and the contingencies on there. No, I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. Carson Hosevar's released yesterday when I was at a conversation with the man. That's pretty cool. He seems like a pretty cool dude, like pretty chill. So hopefully that's the case. But yeah, this I do like the way that these cars looked. They looked good, and they raced pretty good. You are Matt. Oh, you are telling him that you're left-handed. Today's International Left-Handed Day. Well, sorry, we don't celebrate here because I am not left-handed. All right, I gotta come up with a video tomorrow. What do you think I should do? What did I even do last week? Was last week the messy Lego week? That video did nothing. That video did absolutely nothing, which is crazy. Oh, I lost a subscriber too. Rip to whoever just left. I am not special. I guess not. Yeah, last week was the messy Lego, and it only has 38 views. That's crazy. Nobody watched that. Still haven't made the cow paper crab yet, but I did make the template with that graphic you sent me. Oh, yeah, no problem. I hope it works. I hope it turns out good for you. I mean, yeah, it was, it took me a little bit to figure out how to send it to you, how to compress the file, but we got it. He is. Unfortunately, the people that call themselves his fans need to lay off the cocaine. 10 people charge him and security almost threw hands with those people. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, he just seems like a normal kind of dude, chill, and yeah, his popularity has been insane. And I think that's why people like him, is because Matt, he's talking about Carson, because he was at the race last night at Berlin Raceway with Carson, and Carson's popularity took off a ton, and people are kind of coping with it. I ain't home, but I'm about to be. Okay. All right. Cody's almost home, so we'll see if he gets the cars. Remember when Bain and Almirola had beef in Indianapolis in 2015? I do not remember that, Board Diecast. I remember Jeff Gordon getting wrecked again in 2015. Like, that was his last Indianapolis race. It was his last scheduled Indianapolis race. Obviously, he raced 2016 when Dale Jr. had his concussion issues, but I don't remember them having issues with each other. 85% of Bushman became Hosmer fan. The other 15 went to Austin Hill. That's interesting. That's an interesting breakdown. You know what? I'll probably just post another 2014 Jeff Gordon car next week. The last one got 105 views. Not too bad. I landed it. You just made that up. See, but if it's on the internet and you say it with any amount of confidence, people will generally believe you. Not always, but plus, if it's on the internet, it's got to be true. All the people I talked to about last night say I've been fans for. Well, that kind of makes sense. How long ago was that? Finding Husqvarna cars in the Big 26 is literally impossible. I know, everybody's going to have to start making them themselves. Rowdy, I think I don't know if you were here or not, but NASCAR Kid might be getting us an opportunity to make Carson a car. I feel like NASCAR's trying Too hard to market as far as bad boy. I just don't think NASCAR knows how to market itself anymore. Just across the board. I don't think NASCAR knows how to market itself. They had such that popularity swing in the early 2000s where they could basically slap NASCAR anything on anything and it would sell. But yeah, they don't really know how to market themselves anymore, in my opinion. They do a pretty bad job with it. Tell you what, guys, I'm tired. There is absolutely no way I am doing a 3-hour stream tonight. Ziegler hooked me up with his rookie car last year, the 124. Nice. See, it's always nice to know somebody. It's always nice to know somebody. Whoa, cool Noah. What's up? Good to see you. Welcome in. A little bit late today, but hey, it's all good. Glad to see you anyway. Just got my sonar car yesterday. What is your sonar car? You're gonna have to help me out with that one. I remember that driving the 3M car. Yep. About the beef between they slammed into each other under caution. Yeah, I definitely don't remember that. I 100% remember Gordon getting wrecked. Like that I could picture in my head right now. I was in the short shoot between 3 and 4. Oh, donor. Gotcha, donor car. Okay, I gotcha, understood. NASCAR deodorant smells like Dale Jr. Roddy, it's funny you mention that because they had an ad years and years ago with Jimmy Johnson for perfume that was burnt rubber. It was a Jimmy Johnson commercial and it was perfume. I don't think it was real, but it was like burnt rubber or something. Carson personally signed it before you got it. Well, nice. That's cool. It's always better when you have like personal interactions with the drivers and stuff. Pure rubber and gasoline. Yeah, you just primed it. Nice. Yeah, so this one I got to strip down at some point here. That's why I'm taking it apart. Newman. Is that a reference to the Gillette commercial where they shaved their head and he's like, Newman. Braden, if that is, that's a great reference. But yeah, NASCAR kid, it's always better to have like a personal interaction with the driver or crew chief or team or whatever. Budweiser and pancakes. Yeah, that's a great callback. Do you remember the commercial where Dale was going to change his number to 6.7? Do you remember that one? That was a funny one too. That was that whole stupid 6-7 meme before it was even a thing. Today is the last sunset past 8 p.m. until May next year. Well, that's crazy. I don't even know where I would look to find that. I mean, I could probably just Google it, but that is crazy. Hear me out. Carson, host of our Chili's perfume. It smells like margaritas and chicken strips. You should have told that to NASCAR kid before he went to the race yesterday. NASCAR toenail clipper said there was a time where you could put I'm not even kidding. There was a time where you could put a NASCAR driver or the NASCAR logo on anything and people would buy it. What would have been? Dale could have created a new legacy with 6. Yeah, that would have been so bizarre. I did see a couple custom diecasts of that out in the wild. NASCAR flutes sound like an engine. Well, they had the Dale call, Matt. Do you remember the Dale call from 2015? It's got an ARCA car to customize. Nice. Actually, this one will be an ARCA car. I know it's a Cup Series car, but ARCA still runs the Gen 6 bodies, so it's going to be Cody's Talladega car. Hold on. Hold the chat. I was talking to some of the people on the deck last night and how they got the car. That was 50 cents, right? The only Carson even I couldn't get my hands on NASCAR. And they said, I got you. Well, that's cool. Hopefully it hooks you up. I'm not crazy over Chili's chicken crispers. They were kind of tough when I went like a month ago. Yeah, we went to Chili's and I got the triple dipper. That was pretty good. It was like Nashville hot chicken strips and mozzarella sticks. It was pretty good. I could definitely not eat there all the time, but it was pretty solid. Yes, Michael Mertz does have a Dale call. That is factually correct. Carson didn't say it, but one of the guys that I've known for years. Oh, I got you. Chase Elliott Garden Gnome, yep. Working out in the shop. Hey, no problem. Glad to see you're here anyway, hanging out. You don't have to apologize for being late. This stream is as you guys want. If you want to come in here and hang out and BS in the chat for an hour, for 5 minutes, do whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. Looks like I'm right on time for the food. Yeah, we were talking about Chili's food a little bit. Jimmy Johnson's porcupine announcement. Prickle Bear. Do you remember the ESPN commercial where Jimmy was taking a pickaxe to the speed bumps? That's an old one. Porcupine. Prickle Bear, I think, was the name of the porcupine. Chase Elliott action figure. We just ordered our hotel for Charlotte. Nice. Yeah, we are going to be going to Washington, D.C. next week for the IndyCar race. Not NASCAR, IndyCar. I'm looking forward to it. I've been watching it out there on TV. Didn't have my phone with me. Oh, no problem. You missed Robert earlier. Robert was hanging out in the chat. And you missed... the only other thing you really missed that was kind of cool is NASCAR Kid met Carson Hocevar last night at Berlin Raceway. And he said he would want his first career truck start. So I'm probably going to be making that for him. So that would be pretty cool. You got punted last night? What does that mean? Stay safe in DC. Yeah, Braden, I think it'll be fine. I mean, we're going for the IndyCar race, so it's probably going to be highest level securities. It's literally in the middle of Washington, D.C. by all of the important buildings, so I can't imagine it's going to be too bad. What advice would you have for airbrushing a 124 diecast? Like, are you just trying to paint the entire car, or are you trying to, like, do a fade on the car? Like a two-tone, like a multicolor car? Because advice, I mean, I don't know, just take your time. Don't be in a rush, and if you mess it up, don't get too upset. You can always repaint it. If this is the first one that you're airbrushing, I mean, you probably know the settings of your airbrush, how much pressure. Get used to spraying it, pulling the pin out to allow more or less paint to go through. So you kind of just want to mess around with it and you know, get to a place where you're comfortable and you know what you're doing, and then just kind of go from there. It's kind of trial and error. I don't know if I have too many tips. Yeah, meet drivers and make cars. That's what we're trying to do here. The sides did not adhere to the primer on the sides. See, that's... Oh, one other thing, too, is if it... Do light coats. Very light coats. Don't try to paint heavy. That's a good tip, I guess. Because if you try to paint heavy, it will either run or it might not stick. Because there's too much on it, and it will pull it away. It was like middle of the race, talking with some people, turn around. A 4-year-old little punt. You got dropped to the ground by a 4-year-old? That's pretty crazy. One of those short track racing 10 commandments. Thou shalt put... Wow, you guys are really going through the chat here. Some good ideas. Tastes like rubber and gasoline. That would be a taste. Some people might like that. Yeah, that works. If you search how to make a custom 124 diecast on Google, it brings up your tutorial summarized. Oh, shoot. We made it to Google. Yeah, I didn't really... I mean, I could make a video. NASCAR Coca-Cola. Putting words in your sentences. What are you talking about? As a 4-year-old literally punted to the ground. Or you kicked a 4-year-old to the ground? Oh, you watched a kid get kicked to the ground. Listen, I got a lot going on here. There's a lot of chats going on. You have football pictures tomorrow. Yeah, the thing with the airbrushing is I was not good at it to begin with. There were a few cars that I tried to airbrush, and it kind of scared me away from doing it. Now I like airbrushing cars more than normal painting them, like rattle can painting them, because you can control the flow of the paint better, you can control the pressure, you can go over it a lot easier. The paint in and of itself is thinner, so you can put multiple coats on, and it doesn't create a thick layer of paint, which is really nice, especially for like roof flaps, which already have pretty tight tolerances to begin with. You watched a 4-year-old get kicked across. Okay, I understand now. NASCAR house, and NASCAR decals on the side. NASCAR brand, NASCAR. Jeez, we're off the rails here. Are we ever really on the rails though? The streams are always kind of, you never know what you're gonna get. Like, we're gonna work on stuff, but you guys just have the time of your life in the chat. It is funny. I guess my streams aren't really for people that want to come here and watch something cool. Oh, you know I'm sure they had NASCAR CD players. Like people that play video games or, I don't know, do other things like that that are more entertaining than this. I mean, our streams, like I work on some stuff and BS with the chat. And we cover some cool topics like NASCAR related stuff, but, and well, not IMSA, IndyCar as well. NASCAR Rainforest Cafe. Did you know, I'm sure you guys know that there was a NASCAR cafe at one point. I'm just thinking now I could buy the color of spray paint and then do the other details with the airbrush. You could do that. I have done that where I'll paint the whole car one color and then I'll do fades and other things in other areas with other airbrush colors because it's thinner. Rasta pasta, petty pasta. So, yeah, cool, Noah. I'm now kind of in the habit of just airbrushing all of my cars because it's thinner, because it's kind of cleaner. But, yeah. Whoa, hold on. Whole Arca stop motion. What is the whole Arca stop motion? Oh. You dropped a car onto the concrete? That sucks. I would be so mad. Because, like, if you do that for a Lionel car, there's really no saving it. Like, all the value is pretty much gone. There's no hope of ever reselling it. Anthony Alfredo sauce. Best 3 months temperature-wise. January, February. I don't feel like creating ideas. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the hot weather. Alright, I'll do that later. I prefer, like, mild to cold weather over hot weather. Ugh, yeah, sorry guys. I don't know what it is. I'm tired tonight. Oh no. Gone forever. Just kidding, I found it. Oh, like NASCAR? Listen, cool Noah, I tried to do stop motion a long time ago and I didn't have the patience for it. It wasn't meant to be for me. I am a custom diecast maker. I cannot do the stop motion. I don't have that gene, that quality. My quality is in the diecast realm. Hence the custom diecast realm. No, but it was the gold car. I had a Sharpie that is literally the same color, but I didn't tell him it was. He dropped the gold car? Jeez, that's even worse. Wait, like gold, like the $250 or $280, $300 gold elite car, or was it the Ziegler gold car that he ran wherever he ran it? I will try it. I hate that they're so rare. Yeah. Also, there's just not a lot of ARCA diecast out there. That's part of it too. I like doing stop motion. Just don't have the time for it. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Mr. Diecast, me and Pavian did Bible study last night. Awesome. What are you guys studying? Whereabouts in the Bible are you studying? Still haven't got the link to the baptism, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I'm ready for sleep. I know I've already said that a bunch of times, but this last half hour is gonna... Okay, the Ziegler gold car that he ran at Michigan. I saw that car in person. I was there. You probably might have been there too, actually. Speaking of Michigan, O'Reilly needs to go. At this point, I need to send it to you myself. Yeah, just tell your dad to give... Just tell your dad to give you my number, so long as you don't share it with anybody. That's the one ask. Psalms. Well, there's a lot of them. Any specific one? Or just studying about the Psalms and what they are as a whole collection? Ziegler invited you. Man, do you know somebody that works there? I'm assuming you do. Is like one of your parents work there or relatives or something? You're all about this company. I mean, obviously, but Christopher Bell doesn't need to win 26. His fans can get the Ross Chastain experience. He won this year, didn't he? I don't think a 4-year-old can even win a NASCAR race. What in the world, Braden? Talking about ARCA, I have Michael Self's 2018 Daytona race for tonight, and yes, Michael Self mentioned. Yeah, Michael Self. Yep, the big 26. You know several people that work there. Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm not surprised, but I mean, you just keep talking about them all the time. About Psalms and a lot about how we should pray for the big and for the small too. Yeah, that's good. We were going through a thing about prayer too, and one of the easiest ways to pray is to pray the Psalms, because they're kind of already set up in prayers. I think thinking sleepy time tea. Yeah, maybe. I haven't had tea in a while. Oh, Braden, is that a newer ad or is that an old one? Am I just not misremembering or not remembering an old ad? Because that's kind of funny, kind of interesting. Austin Wayne Self. Yeah, that was another one. Christopher David Bell. He's 4 years old. Michael Self is more relevant than Danica Patrick. I don't know if I'd say that. That's a statement. Maybe I will have some tea. New or old? It debuted around Prime. Oh, this year? It's a Mobile One ad? This year? Oh, guys, you know I haven't really watched a lot of NASCAR this year. And if I do, it's not like I'm sitting down specifically watching NASCAR. Newer, it debuted. Okay. Prime portion. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I might have seen it. And in this fellowship, we enjoy the current life. That's a good one. Matt throwing a Bible verse in there. And in this fellowship. We have a pretty good fellowship on the stream here. most of the time. Breaking news, Christopher Bell is the youngest person ever. The youngest person ever. What a title to hold. Yep, got that. Breaking news. I really hate these clear plastic shark fins. I miss the painted ones because if these things break, it's over. What is his people discover aging? I don't know about skincare routines, Rowdy. That check is for $1 million. By the way, speaking of commercials though, Verizon had the best. Whoa, a bug. Get out of here, bug. Did you guys see that? Verizon had the best World Cup commercial this year with the Austin Powers spoof. That was so funny. Like, I very much appreciate it. They did it very well, and they had the original actors and everything. So I really appreciated that. When Greg comes in here, it's like Hiroshima found its way into it. Yeah. How many... Dude, Dino Nuggets... Listen, Ranthony, don't get too upset about this statement, but those things are kind of gross. It's been a long time since I've had them. I can't imagine that they're good. Because they were not very good. Can't wait till this fall bars are only problem. It's the same time as Diecast driven. You're gonna have to tell them to change the Bible study because your favorite streamer is on that night. Those nights. Oh no. Oh no. The wind is here. First time NASCAR and everyone's made 164 track, but I don't know if I want to do Jamaica or Turks in. I don't know. This ain't NASCAR early, but the MLB is playing in the field of it. That's pretty cool. I've heard of that. I like that concept. That's pretty neat. Board diecast. Probably personally sick of it, I get it because they ads, but that's just my. I don't know. You lost me. Board. What do you mean? They just chicken in the shape of. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember them ever being that good. Absolutely nothing to do with the wind. It's 1% dinosaur meat. It's possible. Actually, it's not possible, but you never know. All right, 1 second. Ugh. Well, I think I'm just gonna do tomorrow's video on probably just the Jeff Gordon 2014 Texas car. Oh, rip. Sad race. Sad race. Brad Keselowski. Actually, I'm mad at Brad Keselowski, but I'm more mad at Clint Boyer for bringing out the caution that led to that. The 15 car. Dino Nuggets have nothing on Zaxby's. See, and we're always back to food. Again, mad respect to you guys. It's always about food. We had popcorn discussion earlier. Now we're back onto the chicken discussion, which, listen, I love chicken. Grilled, fried, breaded. You get to go to Lionel's headquarters. Ooh, Noah, how do you get to go to Lionel's headquarters? In Charlotte, North Carolina. Fun fact, I've been there multiple times. They used to have members events for the RCCA elite members, and you could buy diecast, and they would bring food catering in, Jim and Nick's barbecue. It used to be a good time. That was when the All-Star race was in Charlotte. Behind the track. Yep, I've been there. It's a cool place. Brad didn't do anything wrong. He was in a time where wrecking someone could give you a champ. Well, I don't really want to relive all of that, but yes, I don't know. I don't even want to believe that era of NASCAR exists. Like 2014 to last year. I just don't even believe it. Like, I can't. I can't even wrap my head around the playoff era of NASCAR. I know, Braden. I really wish they would bring the All-Star race back to Charlotte. They would have... I'm going to ask if I can see, if I can look at the prototype desk. Yeah, definitely check that out. Still one of those guys. I know that for some reason don't have Ziggler hat. Anyway, guys, like, that doesn't surprise me at all. Phillies going to show. Ooh, I don't know. That's a bold decision. I typically try not to discuss customs with Lionel too much. Just because, like, I don't know. I don't really want to draw the attention. Not that I really care all that much, but I just try not to. Poor diecast. It's so true. He was. 2014 was his, like, villain arc. It was literally like that Charlotte race. He got into Hamlin. He got into Kenseth. He got into Stewart. Right? I think that was the Charlotte race, wasn't it? Yeah, dude was absolutely out of control in 2014. Mr. Diecast Dad just gave me a Zillich Diecast. Nice, Ranthony. What's up? What's up? Tell your dad I said, hey, how's he doing? Haven't seen him on stream in a while. Tell him what the heck. You said he's been busy. You've gotten 7 164 cars signed this year. Nice. Yeah, customer appreciation gigs at Lionel. They were fun. When I finish, I'm going to find the closest stream and ask. When I finish, I am going to find the closest stream and ask if you could see it. What is that in reference to? Cool, Noah. Currently finishing up first major arc paper craft, 6 cars per item, 3 cars left. Nice. Charlotte 2014 was driving the Detroit part. Yep, I remember. It was like blue or purple or something. And he hit everybody. Coming on the cooldown lap, he was running into people. And then Matt Kenseth went and got him between the haulers. I'll send you a pic. All right, sounds good. I'm excited. I'm excited. 2 of them are not hosts of our cars. Oh, custom diecast review. Okay. I still don't really understand, but I'll figure it out, I guess. You also do newer ones too, but I don't really know if they would care if I showed them one from like 5 years ago. Oh, you're gonna show them one of my streams? Or one of my videos? Yeah, only thing he didn't hit was the pace car. Yeah, there's a little bit of truth to that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I really don't care. They know who I am. When I was down there for the O'Reilly race in Charlotte a couple weeks ago, or well, a couple months ago now, we went to the Lionel event. I was talking to some of the people down there. They know who I am, so that's fine. I'm sure that won't be a problem, Noah. If it is, they can hit me up. It was very light color blue. I can literally hear it. I was like, whoa, that's back. Yeah, that race. Who even won that? I think Kevin Harvick won that race, didn't he? I don't even remember that. I just remember Keselowski. He was like a dart without feathers, just hitting everybody. After the checkered on the cooldown lap. Train? I don't think there was a train. Was there? I'm so good at tuning trains out nowadays. I might have not even noticed it. It's possible that one rolled through. Harvick, yeah. Yeah, as much as Gordon should have won that 2014 championship, Harvick was deserving of it as well. So if it wasn't Gordon, I'm glad it was Harvick. But, man, do I wish Jeff would have won that. I mean, I wish Jeff would have won a lot more. Ask them if they want a full-scale one. I mean, aren't you going to see them? You could ask them. Yeah, the Budweiser car. Yep, the Budweiser car. I just did that for the fun of it. 1.5 on the train. No, that was a false alarm. That was a incorrect train call. There we go. This spoiler. These spoilers, sometimes they come off easy, sometimes they give me fits. You never really know what you're going to get. Because they glued them in here pretty good, pretty solid. How's the music going for you guys? You still like the piano Metallica? You still digging it? Nice calming metal. Philly is cooking. Philadelphia Phillies. Talking about 2014, remember when the chase started? Yes, I do. I was so disappointed with that decision because Jeff Gordon's roof number was already yellow. So it didn't change anything for the 2014. I liked in 2015 when they went to the yellow spoilers. But yeah, that's like one positive thing that NASCAR did that I really enjoyed, was bringing those colors out on those cars. There are train tracks like 1.5 miles from my house, but I never hear it. Well, if they're not blasting their horns, you're probably not going to hear it. Banners are all right. I like the ban. I liked those banners back then being all yellow. Like the new ones today. Well, I also think the new ones are dumb because they have the vent in them. So that takes away from just the overall look of them. Man, the spoilers. Spoilers a problem. Yeah, that's not great. It is what it is. That's not great. But yeah, I like how they were one solid color all the way across with just the black text for the driver's name in the middle and then the manufacturers on the sides. I liked that. Well, here. So yeah, just if the top black was all yellow and that was black instead of white, I liked that. It was pretty clean. Now they have the vent on this side. They have the Chevy logo or Ford or whatever on this side, and then the driver's name. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't look as clean with the new banners. Logano's game had to be changed because of that. He had red roof. I do remember that, board diecast. That was a very odd paint scheme, but also kind of cool. It was unique. There are only 5 people here. That's fine. If only one person's here, I'll still stream. We're still having a good time chatting with you guys. There's a Richard Petty Gen 4 Monte Carlo on display at the car dealership. The windows are blacked out, so I'm pretty sure it's just a show car. Roddy, you should go ask him if you could buy it. Tell him you want to take it out on the track. Walk in there with like $5 and be like, 5 people is better than 5,000. Well, I mean, if 5,000 people were watching, then we'd be making bank and I could quit my normal job. However, I would not be able to interact with the chat like we do here. It would be a much different stream. I remember they were originally going to keep that windshield banner design for the Gen 7. Yeah, Braden, I wish a lot of things about the Gen 7 would just go away and never be discussed again. Cool, Noah. Yeah, we did discuss that earlier on stream. You missed it. That was like one of the first topics we talked about. I'm a little torn on it. I think overall it's a positive. it is on the car that like they kind of kicked Kyle Busch out of the team for, and it is the sponsor that left the sport. So that forced that whole situation to some degree. So yeah, there's like that little negative bit about it, but overall I think it's a positive. They had to change it because drivers were overheating in the cars during testing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's for sale. Besides, not great shape. Decals appealing from being in the center. Oh, that's... Yeah, but you could re-decal it. You can slap some new ones on there and be like a real team. So, obviously you notice that I am scraping off the good years of the car, of the tires, because the ARCA series runs generals. So we're going to throw some generals on here once I get the decals done. I just have to size them up and get them printed. But anyway, as far as the stream schedule looks for this next week, my intentions are this. You're making as one. I feel like JJR didn't acknowledge him passing early. Yeah, the whole situation was kind of strange. Like, they definitely did some stuff, like the whole garage, the whole series and everything, but yeah, maybe you're right to some degree. Again, I haven't really paid too much attention to NASCAR as a whole this year. Like basically what you guys talk about and what we talk about on stream is like the extent of my NASCAR information that I get per week, aside from maybe tuning in for part of the race or looking it up on the Lionel forum. I do spend a decent amount of time on the Lionel forum. Those guys are always fun. But I'm hoping Carson shows his mail truck on the next Twitch stream. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'm thinking like way ahead. But if we do end up making him the truck, his debut truck from Eldora, I'll make a video of it, and then if somehow you can get him the truck, then maybe I'll put a note or something inside of the box for him to go check out the video or something. I could do a how it's made or something like that. Stupid Gen 7, I like them a little bit, but Gen 6, yeah, I mean, this is the Gen 6 car. They looked pretty good. They raced decent. Gen 4 is unbeatable with the racing that it had, but the COT era wasn't terrible. It got better, and then the Gen 6 for most of the time was good until NASCAR started messing with the horsepower. Another thing about 24, remember when Lionel offered Diecast I have a driver in the chase, but only a few of them ride? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they had the yellow banners and everything, and that was a big deal. I need a new blade. This blade's garbage. You gotta put his goofy photo from 2019 on the top of the box if you can find it. Alright, hold on. Let me do some research real quick. Yeah, because if I get the graphics for the truck, I can turn that into a box, which I intend on doing. Next time, best I can take a picture. Alright, Rowdy, I like the sound of that. My grandpa wants to cut Brandon Marsh's hair. No, Cool Noah, they do not have steering. No, they are pretty low quality. The hoods don't open, they don't have steering, plastic chassis. Carson, posted our 2019 images. This is one that comes up on Google. Danica, let's go party. So you have that one. This one maybe. I'll come up with something. Yeah, I'll come up with something. Oh, yeah. Only way to get 124 Landon Lewis or lane ranks. Yeah. That's the only way you would get a truck. Yeah. Yeah, so here's a better picture of it. See, the big problem for me is all of those little sponsors on the B post, like right around here, and on the back of the truck on the bed. Like all of those little sponsors, I'm gonna have to do some serious research unless Robert can get me the actual graphics of the truck. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. That's just what came up on the old Google image search. Yeah, I mean, I could sit here all night and try to find pictures and whatnot, but we got stuff to do. Yeah, I'll look at all that later. Like I said, it's all kind of contingent on whether or not Robert can get me the files. If he can do that, then it'll be... I don't want to say it'll be a walk in the park, but it'll be a pretty simple task for me. Yeah, see, when you get a new blade, it makes life so much easier. You're leaving? Oh, coming right back? Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just working on some cars this weekend. Like I said, the decals will be coming in. All of my sets of decals have shipped right now. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. They should be here sometime next week. So I'm going to be streaming Sunday like we normally do, then Thursday. Then I'm not going to be streaming next Sunday because I'll be in Washington, D.C. I remember first finding you when you made the Walmart car, not the Pop-Tarts car. Yeah, the Walmart car was it was an okay project. I didn't end up loving working on it a ton, but it turned out fine. The Pop-Tarts car definitely turned out better, in my opinion, than the Walmart's car. But you can't, all of the cars can't be perfect. Or I can't like all of the cars that I work on. I like most of them, but sometimes there's a car that just gives you headaches that you just want to get away. You just want to get it done and get it off your desk and away from you. Oh, by the way, speaking of off my desk and projects and such, the D'Agostini, there's a train. The D'Agostini model build has been continuing behind the scenes. I have all of the parts filmed. I just haven't edited anything, which I'll get to eventually. It's just I hate editing so much. You found... What am I going to do with no diecast? Well, it's only for one day. I'm just not going to be here next Sunday. You found a picture, and I'll send it to you after seeing it. All right, yeah, send it on Discord. Oh, geez. Yep. 2 on the train counter. The first video I watched of yours was Biffle, Alaska diecast how to, but I didn't sub until the Pop-Tart car. The Biffle, Alaska... Oh, was that for Murph Turn? Was that the Murph Turn 2 car that I made for him? The Alaska, was that a how-to? I don't even remember. I gotta look. I have 133 videos. That's crazy. The Alaska. That was a pretty early video, wasn't it? Yeah, because I made that for Murph. Hold on, I'm looking it up on my other stream. On my other computer. You think for decal? Why are there ads on my videos? There shouldn't be ads on my videos. I don't get paid for them. Boo, YouTube. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I put all of the decaling in that video. I remember now. Yeah, that was like when we... Yeah, I did a time lapse of putting it together and putting all the decals on. I remember now. Yeah, that was I liked that project for him. That was a cool one. I enjoyed doing that one. Oh, that's weird, Rowdy. Not only was the wave, both Lionel stores have it. Your reaction when Mr. Diecast isn't streaming next Sunday. Well, I'm sorry about that. Now somebody owes Mr. Diecast. No, not tonight. I gotta go to sleep soon. I gotta go to sleep in 5... Well, I'm gonna end the stream in 5 minutes. So I guess let's get this wrapped up here. I'm tired. I'm gonna get these Goodyears scraped off the tires, and then yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna call it for tonight. We got racing tomorrow night for the Truck Series, racing Saturday night for the Cup Series, and racing Sunday for the IndyCar Series. O'Reilly's off this weekend. I don't even know. Is ARCA off? Probably. But yeah, so do you want to sponsor one of my cars in stop motion? I mean, what do I have to do for that? Do you just need like a logo or something? It's up to you. I mean, just don't do anything crazy with my logo, I guess, but I'm going to stream in Mr. Diecast place. I have no equipment. I just stream off of a phone and OBS. Don't forget to look at your cars. Okay, I will. I will not forget. I will take a look at them. I actually have them pulled up here. The 40 car. Yep. The 40 car, 40 car, 40 car. You got a lot of 40s. Pretty much all the same paint scheme, just on different, what do you have? Cup, Truck, O'Reilly. Looks pretty good to me. Not really just a custom diecast concept. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, you can, if you want to do that, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind it so much. Put it on a truck. That's interesting. One of these days, I want to get a big decal on a car. I gotta talk to Robert. I'm gonna see if next time I go to a race, if Anthony Alfredo wants a custom diecast, I'll make him one. All right. Love the watch. It is a something or other. What is it? A Citizen Eco Drive Divers 200-meter titanium watch. Fun stuff. It was a gift. I didn't buy it, but I like it. It tells time. It's a pretty good watch. It glows in the dark, the hands and the time slot, so it's pretty cool. What am I supposed to do on Sunday besides church homework? Watch IndyCar. As soon as you get home from church, watch IndyCar. Bro, you sent the Carson very old picture. Yo, that's crazy. So is that NASCAR Kid, is that from the Eldora race? Because if it is, I will use that on the box, assuming we go through the whole process with this project. Time to watch every diecast-driven shorts and video. Hey, if you want to give me the watch hours, I will not say no to that. I will humbly accept any and all watch hours that you give me, because we are less than... Here, let me check. We got 2 minutes till the stream ends, but we are less than... Hold, please hold, please hold. We are less than 600 watch hours away from having ad monetization on the channel. Now, I don't know if you guys get ads on some of the videos, but you probably shouldn't because I'm not ad monetized yet. So I don't get paid for those ads. But, oh wait, I still got to record my Diecast Friday video. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, we share first. What? Frankie Muniz truck? Sure. I like Frankie. Frankie's cool. You're only 300 away? Nice. Yeah, definitely do some research on what pictures and stuff you can find from that Eldora race, because I'll use them on the box once we kind of move forward with that project, if we end up doing. Time to watch Diecast average 600 straight hours. Listen, it's your time. You can do whatever you want with your free time. I will not tell you to do one thing or the other. But yeah, so that wraps up today's stream episode of Diecast Driven. Yeah, I'm tired. You guys should go get some sleep. Look, we took 3 cars apart. It wasn't like the most exciting stream ever, but I think we had some fun. Rowdy, I was the same way, but I'm going to sleep tonight. I'll think about it tomorrow. Maybe. And see, unfortunately, right at the end of the stream is when we hit double digits. We've been under double digits all night. And we just hit 10 people while the stream ends. So have a good day tomorrow, Friday, end of the week. Good luck in school to all of you guys who are in school. Good luck with all other things you guys are doing, work, whatever. We will see you on Sunday after a fun weekend of racing. So I'll talk to you guys then. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining as always. I appreciate the support. Bye, guys.